I'm gonna skip the Almeida fight because, again, I don't even know why that was on the main card, even though it did make sense. It was a great fight. I mean, I don't really. I just bro. I just want to talk about the fighters that I like. Maybe one day, if this channel ever blows up, I'll go and I'll talk about all of the fighters. But as of right now, I just want to talk about the fighters that or the fights I was tuning in to watch, because this is an opinion-based channel. That's what I do here. I don't do all that bullshit. But next, I want to get in and talk about Jiri. He had a beautiful win over Jamahal Hill. I mean, I was completely wrong about him. Let me see. I was completely wrong. I was completely fucking wrong. I was completely wrong. Jamal ended up going out there. Actually, let me get this up right here. I had to look at the picture one more time. Went out there and he definitely looked like a better version of himself. Although Jamal barely used a lot of his tools, like leg kicks, like I wanted him to. Jiri had slick movement. I mean, he was like timing those shots with his head and like waiting for him to throw. And when he did, he would just come in with like a smooth right hook or a left hook. Like he knew exactly when to throw him. He was timing Jamal on every point of every movement. Even with his feet, he just kept moving them. Even though he wasn't getting them kicked much, he just kept staying on his toes. And he did a lot of keeping his hands up, which you got to give him hands to. The one thing I wanted to talk about was his accurate punching. He was punching just so accurately. Like, it wasn't like he was not going to miss. Jamal could not handle it. It was sad to see, like, Jamal dealing with this. Again, I wanted him to win. That was my pick through the fight. But just Jiri just looked unstoppable out there. Not that he looked unstoppable. He just looked so slick and so. But again, everybody looks like that when they're going against somebody that might not be on their level. But Jiri definitely went out there and proved that. That's why I say this sport is fun to watch. That's why I find this interest in this sport. That's why I have such a deep passion for this sport. And I don't know what happened. I thought Jiri would go out there and, I thought Jamal would go out there and beat Jiri to a pulp. Turns out it was a one-side beating, and the only side that was doing the beating was from Jiri's side. Jiri showed a balance of all his skills, which I mean by that is, like, he likes that samurai style, but he showed to not just stick in one area too much. He just kept switching everything just to see where Jamal would go. And it looked like Jamal was like just in a regular bar fight. Left 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, uppercut whenever you can. And then, obviously, occasionally some knees. But I think Jiri was just showing off a skill that was just too much for him at that point. And, I don't know if y'all think the same thing, but it was bad. I seen Jamal leaving the arena. Again, sad video to see. But at the end of the day, Jiri went out there and he made Jamal get beat to a pulp. And then after, what did he do? He went and celebrated. They went and had a shot together. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to show. I wanted to show these. Show these right here. Oh wait, let me show this. Let me show this first. No, actually, this is where we're at. This is what I have for y'all. I got Jiri. It sucks to see both of them at this point, because it was so weird to see Jiri call out for Alex for the trilogy. Because it's like, bro, it's like you have to fight like at least one more time, maybe, before we want to see that. But as far as Jamal, it's like he lost. That's out the window. And now who are we gonna watch him fight? We're gonna watch him fight Khalil Roundtree. And I'm down for that. That would be a great fight. But altogether, like, damn, that shit sucks. I felt for him. He went out there and Jamal put on a great fight as far as, like, you know, even, and I want to say he was completely outmatched, but to be on your back foot and trying to figure out how to not get punched the whole time, he went out there and kept getting back up, tried to fight back, tried to not complain, and then after the fight, he paid his respects to Jiri. He knew that he fucked up the first time the way he played it out, and he wanted to play it out better this time, and that's what you got to give respect to. Again, that's why I say this is what the sport is. The best part about it was that they met each other at the bar, ended up getting a drink together. Come on now. Shook it out. Everybody always ends up on good terms at the end to shake it out. I mean, Merab and Umar, they ain't probably never going to shake it out. But it's good to see that these two were able to get it out. And it's funny to think that Alex Pierre is the reason that these two even had beef. The belt was the reason, but once the belt was out of the way, Alex Pierre built the beef for them and made it even more than what it was. So he's like he's like the reason for their friendship. So now they're gonna get close, and I don't know. I'm glad to see where both of their careers go from here, and I'm happy to see what Yuri does after this, and see if Yuri can actually stabilize a couple more, like a win, and then come here and maybe get Alex. But again, we'll see. Let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna admit I was completely wrong. Yuri obliterated Jamahal Hill. Jamal, you put up a great fight. All respects to you. We are gonna be happy to see you come back. Yuri, we are more excited to see you come back now, and with these attitudes, and that's what makes this sport so great. And you guys put on a great fight. Thank you. I want to say thank you because as a fan, that was a great fight. And I'm gonna move on to the next ones. You already know what we gotta do. We gotta do what we gotta do, and that's what we gotta get into.